Hi guys, and welcome back to another lesson. In today's lesson we're going to look at balancing our equation and solving our equations when there is a pronumeral on both sides. Let's jump straight in. So let's begin by quickly just recapping what the balancing method is. So when we talk about using the balancing method, we're saying that what you do to one side of your equation, you must do to the other side. So if I subtract 3 from one side of my equation, I must subtract 3 from the other side because they have to remain balanced at all times. So if I have x plus 4 equals 7 and I want to find out what x equals, I need to remove that 4. And to do that, we use our inverse operations of subtracting 4. And then we remember we must do it to the other side, so we subtract 4 from there as well. So x equals 3, because these cancel out. Positive 4 take away 4 equals 0, and 7 take away 4 equals 3. Let's do an example when we have a term on both sides of our equation. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to write it out with a bit of space. I want to move this 5 over to this right-hand side. And the reason I chose to move the 5 is because there's more x's over here than over here. And so if I move the 2 here and the 4 to there, I would end up with negative numbers and it just gets a bit confusing. So I try to move all the x's to the side that has the most x's or the most pronumerals because it's easier to solve that way. So to remove this 5 from this side and to move it to the other side, I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So these cancel out. So I end up with 4x plus, so 4x is all that's left, plus 3x, or equals 3x, plus 7 because 2 plus 5 is 7. So plus 7. Then I'm going to subtract 3x from this side so that I can move it to the other side. And so I need to subtract 3 from x from this side. 4x take away 3x gives us 1x. These cancel out, so we end up with just x equals 7. Let's try another one. So again, I'm going to write it out with some space. I'm going to move the negative 1 or the subtraction 1 to the other side. I'm going to get rid of it here because I want my x's all on my left side because there's more there. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides, which gives me 5x equals 2x plus 12. Then I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, which then gives me these cancel out. And then this gives me 3x equals 12. Now this is the tricky bit. Now I need to get rid of this 3. So I've got 3 lots of something at the moment. So to get rid of that, I'm going to, because this is 3 times x, I'm going to divide by 3. Divide both sides by 3. And you want to cancel out these 3 so that you end up with just x on its own. And then you end up with x equals 4. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you have any questions, please make sure you ask. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks, guys.